On top to Smith. Smith backdoor in the lane to Evans. He tried to go one extra pass to Bess, and he couldn't hang on to it out of bounds. Turnover back to Eastern. Just underway here in the second half, 46-25. Monsters on top of this one, trying to rebound after running into that buzzsaw last night. Allen in the lane, over his left shoulder, won't go. Bess will pull down the rebound. He'll push it into the front court, leaves it in the lane to a trailer. No good by Evans, and Boston will come away with the basketball for the Monsters. He'll push it into the front court to Niang. Niang goes right, leaves it back to Caldwell, left baseline, cut off there, and he stepped out of bounds. Turnover back to the Saints. Slow start to the second half of this one for both squads. Trying to get the momentum back after the halftime break. Hill will walk into the front court. Near side to Bess. Monsters go back to a man-to-man defense this trip down. Now to Nick Watson, left side. He'll drive left baseline. Gets around the defender and lays it up and in for Nick Watson. Didn't see him a ton. He started in the first half, but didn't see him a ton after that. Ware into the front court, drives into the lane, pulls up from just inside the free throw line. That's no good. Ball is loose and picked up by Smith. Smith, long pass down the lane to Watson. He stepped on the line out of bounds. Turnover back to the Monsters. Corey Boston runs the point. The sophomore from Alabama into the front court against Hill. Goes left. And a foul going to be called on Community Christian College's number 10, Deontay Hill, his third. He's a little frustrated, asking what's he supposed to do to guard. And definitely in the ACCAC, and I know throughout the NJCAA, 2 hands on a defender is an automatic foul. It doesn't matter if you are pushing or not. 2 hands on gets a whistle blown in this league. Boston into the front court, leaves it to Niang. Mo fires the 3. Back iron, no good. Nice block out down low by Watson. And he will bring it into the front court for the Saints. Driving the lane, kicking near side is Evans. Best for 3 is short. Allen with the rebound for the Monsters. He'll leave it for Niang. Into the front court, right side. Kicks it to Boston, deep in the right corner. Back to Niang. Going to try a 3 from the same spot. In and out, no good. Nice rebound by Allen, and he is fouled on the way back up. The foul will go on 32, Amon Smith. That's his 4th. And the second team foul of the second half. That'll put Reese Allen at the line. 6'6", 210-pound freshman from Houston. To the line for the Monsters. Free throw up and good for Allen. Allen readies, takes all the time he's allotted. You get 10 seconds to get a shot off from the foul line, and that one is up and good. Great form at the foul line for a big guy. Into the front court. Hill going to drive the lane. The running flow to his short, rebounded by Watson, and he's there to put it back up and in. I think the Monsters expected that one just to go in, so they didn't look for a rebound, and nobody there except for black jerseys for the Saints. 17 minutes left in this one. Eastern leads at 48-29. Boston deep, in and out, no good. Ware with the rebound to Niang in the lane. Step through, hop is short. Rebounded by Watson for the Saints on the run into the front court. Steps through the defender, kicks it into the corner right side to Hill. He'll drive the baseline over Caldwell. Is blocked, and Caldwell picks it up. 4-on-1 back the other way. Caldwell lobs it up to Allen, and he'll lay it up and in on the run. Long outlet pass into the front court to Evans. Evans will leave it for Hill. Hill wants to shoot. Instead finds Smith. Smith goes left, stolen away by Caldwell, but into the hands of Bess. Bess looks left, now spins in the lane over Allen, and good. A knife-tough shot, but good defense there by Allen. He couldn't have done much more. And just the luck of the shot there for Bess. 50-31. Monsters on top as Niang brings it into the front court. Goes left, turns the corner, jump stop. Back to Allen. Nice pass to Caldwell. Pump fake, and he'll lay it up and in. Big to big passing in the lane. Makes it 52-31 Monsters. And pump fake by Watson. Gets into the lane, loses the handle. Niang comes away with it. He sprints down the right side. A pass to everybody. Loses the handle on the way up. And pulled down by Smith for the Saints. Into the front court to Watson. Watson to the glass. Blocked, but a foul going to be called. Either Boston or Allen, the guilty party. Watson a little slow to get up. They're going to call it on one. Corey Boston, his first. That'll put Watson at the line to shoot 2 for the Saints. Head athletic trainer Steve Orm takes an eye to see if he needs to come out and take a look at Nick Watson, but it looks like he's going to stay in the game. The officials are giving him plenty of time to catch his air, though. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fires the first, around and off, no good. Into the Eastern lineup will be number 11, Marcus Sales, along with Xavier Jackson and Jashawn LaDuff, replacing Boston, Caldwell, and Allen. Ware thought he was headed to the bench, but got to Coach Lightsky, and Coach said, hey, you're still in the game. And back to the line for a second will be Nick Watson. That one bounces out as well, and Niang with another rebound for the Monsters. He'll bring into the front court, work against Evans, top of the key. Goes left on the dribble, hands it off to Ware. Ware dribbles all the way across to LaDuff. LaDuff turns the corner, pump fake, leaves it on top to Jackson. 16-foot jumper is short. And a rebound by Smith. Long outlet underneath the basket to Watson, and he'll lay it up and in. 52-33 Monsters. Down low to Sales. Sales back against Bess to work. Leans in, and jumper is good. Going to his left for Marcus Sales. 15 minutes left in this one. Monsters with a 21-point lead. To the glass. Hill is blocked, but they're going to call a goaltend. Count the basket for Deontay Hill, a goaltend on Mo Niang. Been a couple of those in the last couple of nights for Eastern. Back into the lineup, number 5. DeChance Veasley. Into the front court, Niang with the basketball for the Monsters. Out on top to Jackson. Jackson goes right to Sales. Sales into the corner to Niang. Niang crossover, spins in the lane, comes through, loses the handle, and here comes Hill on the run against LaDuff. LaDuff timing it up and to the glass, and Hill puts it up and in. That was a nice decision by LaDuff not to challenge that one after he saw the angle he was at. All that was going to result in is a foul. 54-37 Monsters, 14-17 to play. Niang into the front court to Ware for 3. Good from the left side. And a flopping foul called against Lamont Evans. A warning, just a warning against Lamont Evans with the flop. Delay a game warning on him. Hill into the front court. Nice pass to Veasley. He'll swing it around near side to Smith. Smith drives the right baseline. Spins around the defender, Jackson, and he'll lay it up and in. Amon Smith on the right baseline. 57-39. Monsters on top. Niang into the front court, right side, on top to Ware. He's feeling it. Another 3. Short. Rebound is loose, and Veasley going to be called for a foul underneath against the Saints. A little bit too aggressive. Now back into the Saints lineup. Number 2, Jayoni Moore, replacing Lamont Evans. No, check that. Who's coming out? It's Naziro Nick Watson. It'll be Eastern basketball, baseline right, Niang into Sales. Sales works against Veasley, goes to his right. Now spins back, cut off there by Veasley. Shovels it underneath to Niang, and he'll put it up and in. Nice movement without the ball by Mo Niang. And Eastern back up by 20 with 13:20 to play in the ball game. Hill get a fire a long three. Draws iron, but nothing else. Rebounded by LaDuff. Into the front court to Jackson. Jackson lobs it up, and the two-handed dunk by Ware off the right side. Nice alley and the oop for the Monsters, 61-39. They're on top. NBA three on the way, back the other way, no good by Smith. Rebounded by Niang for the Monsters. Pushes it up to Jackson. Jackson to the glass, fouled by Veasley. And that'll put Jackson at the line. I think he had visions of dunking that one home, too, as he got to the baseline. That'll be the third on Veasley. And that'll put Jackson at the line to shoot a pair for the Monsters. Jackson had, in last night's game against New Mexico Military, first free throw is good. Jackson had a rebound last night in 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Not a ton of action. He's definitely got more action tonight in this one. He's at the line to shoot his second. That one is up and good as well. 63-39, Monsters lead, 12:48 to play in this one. Again, their final preseason tune-up before they hit the ACC conference grind starting next Wednesday at Central Arizona. Veasley with the ball, top of the key, swinging around near side to Moore. Moore, he runs into a fender. It's going to be an offensive foul on Jayoni Moore, and Jayshawn LaDuff took an elbow or a head. Was it a head-to-head? I think both of them hit head-to-head on that, and Moore is called for the foul. LaDuff a little bit slow coming back to the maybe a shoulder to a head. LaDuff going to walk off under his own power, though. Timeout on the floor called by the Saints. 12:32 to play in the ballgame. 63-39. Monsters on top. We'll be back after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Taylor Fields.
My name is Dante Javon Smolinski.
My name is Morgan Miller.
I'm Wadsworth, the butler.
I am playing Colonel Mustard.
I play Madam Body. I'm like the mob boss person. I'm the person that brings all of the characters to the house, and I tell them basically, you're being blackmailed, pay me more money.
It is, and I'm excited.
No, this is my second play at EA. My first was Charlie Brown, and I played Snoopy.
It is not. I have been in 2 musicals before, Little Shop of Horrors and You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. This is my second straight play. My first one was Home Fires.
Clue is November 10th through 13th, so get your tickets now.
You can pre-order your tickets online, and boom, bang, pow, and then you're in.
Welcome back here to Gateau Gymnasium. Lee Patterson with you. Will be Eastern Arizona College basketball after the Community Christian timeout. 12:31 to play in the ballgame. 63-39, Monsters on top. This one. LaDuff loses the handle, now gets it back. Shakes the defender, gets into the lane left-handed and scores for Jayshawn LaDuff. 65-39 Monsters as Hill brings it into the front court, lobs it to Veasley right side against Sales. Goes right baseline, cut off there by Sales. Pump fake, reverse it, and good for Veasley. And it will be a 65-41 lead for the Monsters after that nice Veasley move. Sales with the ball, left elbow. Spins left on Veasley, gets inside, hits the shot by Sales. Nice strong move. Monsters, still getting used to college basketball. They've played 4 really good games, 4 really good teams, and a steal. Long outlet pass to Ware. Showtime for Ware, and he'll junk it home two-handed for the Monsters with the safe dunk. It's one of those deals where you go out for the big tomahawk and you can't hit it. You're probably coming out of the ball game. Turnover back the other way for the Saints. 11:19 to play. Eastern leads at 69-41. Jefferson Morris, the 6'8 freshman from Houston, Texas. Back into the lineup. replacing Sales. Monster basketball right to left with the Louisiana lefty at the helm. Into the front court. Comes left with the ball. Driving all the way to the lane. High off the glass, won't go. Morris will get the rebound, though, and Eastern will get a fresh shot clock. To Ware, right side, drives the right corner. Pulls up from 12, fades away, and good for Bryce Ware, right side. 71-41, Monsters go up 30 here against the Saints. Into Veasley, right side. Veasley drives the lane. He'll let it go, and good, right-handed. Pretty solid moves by Veasley on the baseline for the Saints. LeDuff pushes it coast to coast. He nearly falls down, keeps his dribble, though. To Caldwell, he'll pull up from 17, in and out, no good. Veasley with the rebound. Long baseball pass down the floor. It's going to be caught by Evans. He'll leave it out for more. Left side for a three. Front iron, no. And Jackson will clear the rebound for the Monsters. Pushes it into the front court. Leaves it on top for Ware. Ware now back to LeDuff as Coach Leitsky calls a set play for the Monsters. Comes right on the dribble on top to Caldwell. Caldwell goes right. Cut off there as well. Now back left, pulls up. Elbow jumper won't go. And the follow by Xavier Jackson. Not quite a follow dunk, but a follow authority layup. And a turnover at midcourt as Jayshon LeDuff hassles the ball handler over there, Maurice Ladd, and he dribbles it out of bounds. Turnover back to Eastern. I'm not sure I've ever seen a follow. That was not a dunk. It's not going to be called as a dunk. It was a LeDunk, a layup dunk. All right. Foul on the inbound against number 1, Maurice Ladd. That'll be his second 16th foul. Eastern basketball right to left. As LeDuff into the front court, gets a screen, comes left with it. Back to Ware, right side. Ware drives to the elbow, kicks it back to LeDuff. Mismatch, step back, kicks it right side to Ware. In rhythm, three on the way, and good for Bryce Ware from the right side. 76-43 Monsters. Into the front court, Moore with the spin. Give and go down low to Watson. Blocked from behind by Caldwell into the hands of Morris. And he throws it away trying to lead the break. LeDuff wanted the ball, and he zigged instead of zagged, and the pass went all the way underneath the basket and out of bounds. 9:10 left. Eastern leads 76-43. Smith with the basketball, out on top against Jackson. Gets a screen from Veasley. And an illegal screen called on Veasley. That's going to be his fourth. That's the 7th team foul. Eastern will be in the double or the bonus the rest of the way. Eastern basketball. LeDuff into the front court, left side to Ware. Ware back to LeDuff, left side. On top to Jackson. Jackson gets through, loses the ball on the way up. He was going to have a wide open throw home, but he lost the handle. Smith with the ball right side. He gets to the lane, blocked. He gets it back, pump fake, leaves it to Veasley against Morris. Partially blocked, and Jackson will pull it down. He's leading a 3-on-2 break. Right side to Ware. He can't hang on to it. Jackson gets it back, misses the dunk. And here comes Veasley all alone, and he will go up and throw home the two-handed dunk on the other end. 76-45 Monsters with 8:15 to play. LeDuff gets around the defender, into the lane, kicks it to Ware, right corner for a three. Catch and shoot, bang! Bryce Ware from the right corner. Smooth in motion, Bryce Ware from the right side, 79-45 Monsters. Down low to Veasley, works against Morris, spins left, fades away, too hard, and Jackson with the rebound for the Monsters. He'll push it up for Eastern, right to left. Goes left, gets into the lane, leaves it down low to Caldwell. He'll reverse lay it up and in. Steal by Jackson coming back the other way. He'll lob it up to Ware. Ware is going to be fouled on the pass. The foul will go on number 2, Jayoni Moore. That will put Eastern at the line to shoot 1-1. Into the Eastern lineup will be 0, Mason Pickett, a 6'1 freshman guard from Charleston, West Virginia. replacing Bryce Ware, who's probably done for the evening. I don't know, 7.5 to play. He may come back in. It should be 1-1 for the Monsters. And that will put Ware's out of the lineup. Ware's got to shoot, so Pickett's got to go back to the scorer's table. So Ware will go to the line to shoot 1-1 for the Monsters. And Pickett will await to enter the game. First free throw is up and short. And a rebounding foul against Caldwell. That'll be a turnover back to the Saints. And now Pickett will come into the lineup. And Ware will head to the bench. 81-45. Into the front court. Ladd with it. Across far side of number 4, Samuel Winston. First time we've seen him into the night's lineup. Now on top to 23, Sean Watson. Down low in the lane, give and go, stolen away by Jackson. Jackson on the run near side. Double teamed. Leaves it back out on top to Pickett. Pickett leaves it for Caldwell. He'll fire a three. No good, but a foul will be called on the shot. That will go on 23, Sean Watson. That'll be his third, and that'll put Caldwell at the line to shoot 3 free throws. Caldwell, 4 points tonight for him. Chance to hit 3 free throws here for the Monsters. 7:05 to play. Eastern leads at 81-45. First one is up and good. Caldwell, a 6'6 freshman from Slidell, Louisiana. Been through Slidell with Eastern football in 2018. Second one in and out, no good. And he'll get one more. That one is up and good. 2 out of 3 at the line for Caldwell. He's got 6. 83-45 Monsters with 7 minutes to play. Into the front court. Winston with it left side. Near side to Ladd. Eastern sits in that 2-3 zone in the lane. Now to Watson. Watson kicks it out left side for a 3. Good for Samuel Winston. His first points of the ball game. Makes it 83-48, Monsters on top. Pickett with the ball into the front court, right side. On top to LaDuff. Swings it around left side to Jackson. Jackson drives into the lane, stripped away, and picked up by Winston. Winston long pass to Watson. Watson in the lane. His layup is short, and Morris with the rebounds for the Monsters. He's going to lead the break. Left side to Jackson. To the glass. One-handed dunk with authority for Xavier Jackson. Athletic ability through the roof for this Monster team. 85-48, 3 ball back the other way, good for Jayoni Moore. 85-51 Monsters, 6 minutes to play. LaDuff into the front court, goes left, into the lane, step through. The lefty from Louisiana puts it up and in for Jayshawn LaDuff, 87-51. Into the front court, Moore with it. Stolen away by Morris. 4-on-2, right side to Pickett. Pickett back to Morris, and he dunks it home on the alley-oop from Pickett. Jefferson Morris, he was so far above the rim, he threw that down through the rim. 89-51. Smith into the lane, lobs it to Winston, stolen away by Jackson. Near side to LaDuff. LaDuff going to go up, loses the handle on the way up, and a turnover back to Winston and the Saints. Smith for a 3, back iron no good. Rebound is loose. Winston picks it up in the lane. Pump fake against Caldwell. And stolen away by Pickett. Pickett on the run to LaDuff, right side. He's going to try it again, and LaDuff will lay it up and in. At 5'11", LaDuff. He said, my legs are tired. I can hear him from up here. We'll go with that, Jay-Sean. Your legs are tired. Eastern will go to the bench and bring in a couple of new players. 23, Colton McGinnis, a 6'6 freshman from Sholo, Arizona, as well as a 6'2 freshman from right here in the Gila Valley, Tim Sawyer from Pima High School, into the lineup. It will be Saints basketball, left to right. They're going to reset the shot clock to 30. And now the Saints will inbound backcourt right. The officials discussing the shot clock placement. 91-51 Monsters on top. Watson with it, top of the key, gets to the elbow. Running floater is good for Sean Watson. McGinnis gets it into Pickett. Pickett right side. Into the front court, goes left on the dribble, hands it off to LeDuff. LeDuff into the lane, now back to Sawyer. Sawyer loses his footing but spins in the lane, kicks it to Morris, left side, and good for Jefferson Morris. That's an assist for Tim Sawyer, 93-53. Monsters on top, into the front court. Howard with it left side, hangs in the lane and is fouled on the way up. The foul will go on number 2, Jayshawn LeDuff. That'll be his third. That'll put Anthony Howard at the line to shoot a pair for the Saints. 4:15 to play. Monsters lead at 93-53. Free throw is off the left side for Howard. He'll get one more. He readies and fires. That one is in and out, no good. And Morris will pull down the rebound. Off to Pickett. Pickett into the front court, goes right, pulls up from the free throw line. That's short. And Watson with the rebound for the Saints. Up to Howard, right side against LeDuff, and throws it out of bounds. I threw it to the official. I think he thought that was his guy cutting to the basket. It'll be Monster basketball with 4 minutes to play and the 40-point lead. LeDuff into the front court. Gets a screen from Morris, goes right around it to the lane. Lefty, off the glass, no good, but he's fouled to the line to shoot 2. One thing LeDuff does well, obviously he's fast. Obviously he's lightning fast. The foul will go on number 1, Maurice Ladd, his third. But he also does a nice job of absorbing the contact in the lane. The first free throw is short by LeDuff. He'll get one more. And staying vertical, it doesn't fall off of his path to the basket. Just some in-depth basketball observations here in this one. Second one by LeDuff is good. 3:46 to play. Eastern leads at 94-53. Into the front court, left side. Howard with it. On top now to Watson. Watson in the lane. Turn around by Jackson. Gets it back to Howard. He's going to fire a long three. It's off the glass, no good. And Sawyer with the rebound for the Monsters. Leaves it for LeDuff. LeDuff trapped in the near side. Leaves it back to Sawyer. Sawyer pushes it up to Pickett. Pickett drives. Out on top now. Now to LeDuff, left side. Gets it down to McGinnis. McGinnis goes to work in the lane. Turnaround jumper. High off the backboard and good for Colton McGinnis, the freshman from Sholo. Puts it up and in. Into the front court. Fake three. Now to Jackson in the corner. He'll take the three and bury it from the left side for DJ Jackson. 3 minutes to play. The clock is not running for some reason. There it goes. Into the front court. Pickett with it. Kicks it in the corner to Sawyer. Sawyer drives. He'll get to the lane and is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Nice vision there by Sawyer to see that there was an opening. The foul will go on 23, Sean Watson, his 4th. And that'll put Sawyer at the line to shoot a pair for the Monsters. Sawyer, a big part of the Pima High School successful basketball programs. His last 4 years just down the road. Now to the line for his second. Up and in and out, no good. Watson will pull down the rebound, loses his footing, but it stays with the Saints. Quickly to Howard, left corner. Howard drives, reverses on Morris. He blocks it, gets it back, and puts it up and in for Anthony Howard. 2:36 to play, 96-58 Monsters on top. Pickett into the front court. Crossover, gets to the lane, kicks it out to Morris. Morris on top to LeDuff. LeDuff will back it out against Howard right side. Now comes left, crossover, step back three on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Winston. Winston will push it into the front court, gets all the way against Pickett, kicks it left side to Howard for a three. That's short. And Morris with the rebound. He's leading the break. Right side, lobs it up to Morris, off the glass and good on the alley-oop. 98-58 Monsters. Into the front court, right side, Winston. Winston drives left, kicks it left side to Howard. Howard stepped on the line out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back to Eastern with 1:52 to play. Into the lineup for the Saints, Elijah Briggs, replacing Sean Watson. Monster basketball with Pickett running the point. Goes right on the dribble. Now on top to LaDuff. LaDuff goes left. Now looking for a screen from Morris. Gets it, goes right with it. Drives the lane. Gets up off the glass. Falls off the left side. And Winston with the rebound. LaDuff trying to pick his pocket. Drives to the lane. Stolen away by Salyer and out of bounds. It will stay with the Saints. Baseline right. 1:21 to play. Monsters lead 98-58. Lob into the lane. Stolen away by Pickett. Eastern 3-on-1 break. Pickett drives against Briggs into the lane. Pulls up from 15. Is short. And Jackson with the rebound. Quickly into the front court. Right side to Winston. Against Pickett. He'll get to the glass and score for the Saints. 1 minute to play. Morris into the front court. Out on top to Salyer. Salyer in the lane, stolen away and picked up by Winston. Winston stolen back by McGinnis to Pickett. Pickett will bring it into the front court, 46 seconds. Nobody picks him up. Off the glass, no good. And rebounded by Jackson. Jackson will push it up for the Saints into the front court against Salyer. Gets into the paint over Salyer and good for DJ Jackson. And a near steal on the inbounds by Howard. He pokes it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Monsters. Into Pickett. There is about a 4-second differential. Pickett gets to the lane. He'll lay it up and in for the Monsters. Delay a game on Eastern's Mason Pickett for hitting the ball as it comes out of the basket. 100-62, Monsters on top. Briggs with it. On top to Ladd, back to Briggs. Going to fire it, partially blocked by Salyer, picked up by McGinnis. And Eastern will not have to take one more shot. LaDuff will go to the basket. Can't hit the layup on the reverse. And the Saints will just bounce it out. Final score here, 100-62. Eastern Arizona College on top with the win. And they'll get a win in their final tune-up before they count the basket. Jackson hits the three at the buzzer. So that will count for DJ Jackson. So the final will be 165. Eastern Arizona moves to 4-1 on the season. And they will start conference play next Wednesday at Central Arizona. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with a stats recap coming up right after this.